The next topic, that is DC and AC amplifiers. So here in this topic we will discuss how the DC and the AC signals are amplified. Okay, so as we know that the properties of closed loop amplifier depends primarily on the characteristics of feedback network. Nothing but here feedback network plays an important role, okay, with respect to the properties of closed loop amplifiers. Since a typical feedback network is composed of resistors and capacitors. It's nothing but here in general we use a RF resistor as a feedback network between the input and output for an op-amp. So just to improve the accuracy and stability of a circuit. Okay. So now we will start with the first as a DC amplifiers. So in DC amplifiers we are going to discuss how the DC signals are going to be amplified. Okay. So first thing, an op-amp can amplify two types of signals, that is AC and DC. So in a DC amplifier, the output signal changes in response to changes in its DC input levels. Means when there is a change in the input signal, there is a change in the output signal. Only the difference is there is an amplification which is DC type in the output. A DC amplifier can be inverting, non-inverting or differential. Means here we are going to explain using three types of circuits, that is inverting amplifier, non-inverting amplifier and differential amplifier. Using these three types of circuits, I am going to explain how the DC can be amplified. Okay. So here figure A, B and C are used just to represent the DC amplifier in three different ways of circuits. Similarly, to reduce the output offset voltage to 0, means for an op-amp there is an offset voltage present. Offset voltage nothing but when the op-amp is off, there is a little bit of voltage present in the input side and the output side of an op-amp. We call them as offset voltage without any input or supply. Okay. So you have to reduce that kind of offset voltage to 0 before the op-amp is turned on. Okay. So to improve the accuracy of the DC amplifier, the offset null circuitry, important this, offset null circuitry of the op-amp should be used. So this null circuitry will reduce the offset voltage to 0, which is present in the input and the output side of the op-amp when there is no power or input. For op-amps without offset null capability, the external offset voltage compensating the network should be used. So that is shown in the D, E and F. Means using these circuits we will reduce the offset voltage to 0. So in circuits A, B and C we are going to discuss how the DC can be amplified. In the figures D, E and F we are going to discuss how the null circuit will reduce the offset voltage to 0. Only the qualitative analysis, a simple analysis here. So now, this is the first circuit shown here. So this is the first circuit where Vin is the input voltage applied for the inverting terminal. R1 is the input resistance, RF is the feedback resistance connected back between the input and output. Here this is the non-inverting terminal which is connected to ground with the resistor ROM. So this resistor should be equals to R1 parallel with RF, because when any input is applied for the inverting terminal, the values of R1 and RF is directly reflected at the non-inverting terminal. Means this resistance should be always equals to the parallel value of these two resistors. Okay. So now, this is the resistor 10 kilo ohm which is connected here. So this 10 kilo ohm resistor and this ROM which are used just to improve the accuracy and stability of the op-amp. So this is a inverting terminal, because Vin is connected for the inverting. Therefore, the output voltage V0 is nothing but minus RF by R1 into Vin, which is we already discussed in the previous topics using inverting and non-inverting amplifiers. Similarly, for this also only the change is here. So inverting terminal is connected to ground, non-inverting terminal is connected with the input voltage. Again, this resistance plays a very important role just to improve the accuracy and stability of the op-amp. and the expression changes here 1 plus Rf by R1 into Vn. So comparing these two, this is for the inverting amplifier and this is for the non-inverting amplifier. That is a change. Now the third circuit which is shown here is differential amplifier. Okay. So in this differential amplifier with offset null circuitry which is shown here, only the change is both the inverting and non-inverting terminal are provided with the input signal. For inverting terminal, Vx is the input. For non-inverting terminal, Vi is the input. Okay. So remaining resistors, this is R1 is the input resistance, Rf is the feedback resistance. This is a null circuitry which is used here. This is a reflected resistor. This is R2 equals to R1 for the input for non-inverting terminal. Okay. So based on this, the output voltage V0 is written as minus Rf by R1 into bracket of Vx minus Vi. So this is considering that V0 with respect to inverting terminal. Okay. This is V0 with respect to inverting terminal. The same expression can be written for non-inverting terminal. Only the change is that here minus Rf by R1 is replaced by, so we can write like this, V0 equals to 1 plus Rf by R1. Okay. In bracket, here instead of Vx minus Vi, you have to write Vy minus Vx. So this is the only change here. You can use any one of the expression to represent the differential output voltage. Okay. So here non-inverting and inverting, any one expression can be used. So in this we have used the inverting output voltage, that is minus Rf by R1. That's why it is taken as Vx minus Vi, even though Vx is negative. Okay. If I use non-inverting, it becomes Vi minus Vx. That's the change. Okay. So now in the other three circuits, it is shown that for high precision op-amp, such as this is mu A741, which has a smaller offset and drifts must be used. Means to reduce the offset voltage, which is need to be 0. So to reduce it, such circuits can be utilized. Here the only change is, this is for inverting amplifier, the only change RA and RB are connected at the non-inverting terminal provided with Vin at the inverting terminal. This RA-RB combination with plus VCC and minus VEE is used to reduce the op-amp offset voltage to 0 so that it can improvise the stability of the op-amp. Similarly, this is done for non-inverting, only the changes here it is connected. Okay. Similarly, you can do it for differential. Here it is connected for the differential, taking this as the expression. You can change this by changing the expression. You can connect this to the at the inverting terminal. With respect to that, you have to change the expression also. That is, again I say that 1 plus Rf by R1 into bracket of Vy minus Vx. So like this, we can use different kinds of circuits to perform the DC amplification. Okay. So this is about DC amplifiers, only a simple explanation. Okay. So if any doubt, you can text me a message. Thank you.